Well, Dale Earnhardt has gone out in front, but it has not been without incident here. Let's take a look at how he did it back in lap number 72. There you see Bodine in the 5. He gets trapped on a slow car. And as he gets trapped in the slow, Earnhardt just drives around in the dirt.
Goes through the dirt.
Let's take another look in the dirt at what happened here. Another vantage point. You see the slow car, and Bodine is caught, and down to the inside goes Earnhardt in the number 3, like a little shortcut there, and he goes out in front. Then Bodine decided he was going to straighten things out. He went back around with that horsepower on the long straightaway. Here they are back at turn 9. This is still on tape a few moments ago. Earnhardt just leans up with a little nudge here. Along they come, side by side. They're headed back, and now once again we're going live because they are back together again.
Dale Earnhardt almost got on the wall, and Geoff Bodine's rear end was floating all over the racetrack.
National 300 on the backstretch.
Exactly.
Earnhardt gives Bodine a slap and sends him spinning, and the bad blood between those two finally boiled over. Later in the race, Bodine came back and attempted retaliation. Then he dropped out of the event. He drove into the garage area. He went directly to Earnhardt's garage, walked up, and made a very ominous gesture, something like that, over the car that his arch rival is going to drive here this afternoon.
Back with you onto the 3rd caution of the day. This car, number 5. Geoff Bodine has smacked the wall hard in turn number 3, and let's look at it again. There you see car number 3. 55, Parsons down on the inside, scooting through. 3 seems to move up, perhaps off 55. Comes into the side of car number 5, Bodine, who slides. Car goes all the way around, and the front end will nail that wall hard. Now, we understand that 3 is going to the penalty box on this, that NASCAR had made a decision. We're trying to get that confirmed. 3 more cars slamming into the wall, including Cale Yarborough on the number 29, still seeking to win this for the first time. Now watch this. Bodine collides with the wall. Other drivers trying to miss him lock up the brakes, and there they go, sliding up into the concrete. Cale backward and 2 others with him. There you can see the hit.
Exactly high.
That's the indictment. And down here on pit road, NASCAR officials are converting.
Trailer to compose himself. That's been a pretty common occurrence this season. Rick Hendrick, perhaps all too common. Yesterday, you ran out on pit road after your car spun around and talked with the NASCAR officials. Today, again, you've got a broken and battered car in the garage area. This is getting kind of hard.
It's getting kind of hard to accept when you got a lot of sponsors and crew here that worked hard to put the car on the track, and 2 days your car gets taken out for no apparent reason. And I guess there's a lot of other people. Davey Allison got it yesterday, and Geoff got it twice, yesterday and today, and they have 3 other cars involved in it. You know, I guess if NASCAR can't control it, they're going to have an all-out war out here. I hate to see that, but I don't know how long a guy like Geoff Bodine or Davey Allison or Cale Yarborough, any of these guys can put up with this. It's just, it's not fair, and they try to race nice and clean, and I guess evidently the infraction was so flagrant today that they had to give him 5 laps.
What did Geoff say to you, either on the radio or out of the car?
I think Geoff's so hurt at this point he can't talk right now.
That's Rick Hendrick.
5-lap penalty is over. It lasted 7 minutes and 3 seconds. We're under caution, so that is.
What happened up there?
I wish these guys would protect me this well on the racetrack as they do in here. You know, Dale and I touched coming off turn 2. I guess kind of like we did yesterday, and I was going on the outside of him down the back straightaway, and I guess he turned right for some reason. You know, we'll need to ask him why, but I guess obviously NASCAR saw what happened. They penalized him 5 laps. Sad part is we got wrecked. There's no way they can make up or he can make up for this wreck. So sometimes things work out, sometimes there's justice, but it's hard to have justice in this case. But we're okay, and that's the main thing.
Now, NASCAR was just on the radio speaking to you from the tower. What were they saying?
Well, they informed me that they did penalize the 3-car 5 laps. And
are you satisfied with that?
Well, like I say, that's sort of justice, but, you know, we're wrecked and he's not. So it doesn't balance out here today, but they asked me if we do get out there to use a cool head and go out there like a gentleman and a professional and not, I guess what they were insinuating, don't go run into Dale Earnhardt.
Well, he didn't yesterday. After that incident yesterday, they went out and ran 30 of the best laps anybody ever saw on this speedway. So Bodine,